So the first suspect connected to DJ Warras' death just appeared in court and his bail was postponed. The story is kinda insane.
Victor Majola limped into the dock as court proceedings got underway. He was ordered to remove his hooded jacket after attempting to shield his face from public view.
Okay, so he was limping because he was allegedly beaten by the police during his arrest, right? And I can bet you right now that
Majola limped into the
if that dude,
dock as court.
I can tell you right now, bro, if these guys are the guys who arrested him, they're the ones who beat him up. I don't know, I'm just getting that weird feeling. These guys, they're giving off that thing. But that's something I've noticed, especially with South African police, right? Notice something about the police. I remember one time I was walking past individuals who apparently hijacked a car, right? And the police detained them, but like they were waiting for backup or something, so they put them on the back of a bakkie, right? And those guys, the police was slapping those guys' heads, bro, like on and off. And I'm just like, is that the norm in South Africa? Is that what happens when someone gets arrested? If so, then I'm gonna try my best not to commit a crime. I'm gonna try my best, because that's insane. You get punished before the actual punishment. And there's laws as to how that's not right and stuff like that. But I'm so fascinated by how the victims or the suspects, right, wanna become victims all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally just killed a pioneer, if I could put it that way. A voice, right? You literally just killed a voice, and you worried that you were beaten by the police. What do you think was going to happen? Like, that's what I find insane. Alright. So it wasn't his bail that was postponed, it's the case that was postponed. My bad. But what's the difference?
Physical condition immediately drew attention in a courtroom filled with members of the public and media, many closely following developments in the high-profile case. Majola's legal counsel told the court that the accused sustained injuries during his arrest, alleging that police officers assaulted him. The defense indicated it would seek medical records to support these claims, raising questions about the circumstances surrounding Majola's detention.
He was arrested on Monday. He was assaulted by the police, and he suffered serious injuries on his body, on his hands, and some other parts of his body. On that basis, he seeks medical attention.
Warwick Stock, also known as DJ Warras, was murdered last week, prompting police to launch a manhunt for 3 suspects believed to be linked to the killing. Majola and another suspect.
I'm not familiar with the law in this country, and judging by how things have been happening the past few months, it's a complicated system, which I feel like is deliberate, deliberately made complicated. But if you already have the suspect, and if there's a case and everything already, why waste time? Cases are prolonged or deliberately delayed in order to avoid accountability. But if you already have a suspect and you already have everything, evidence and whatnot, which I'm assuming they already do, why waste time? And this may not only apply to him, it may apply to other cases. If you look at the Matlanga Commission, for example, there's a lot that's happening there, a lot that we don't understand. The president withholding interim reports, I'm still on that. I just find this fascinating.
Were taken in for questioning on Monday and later charged with Stock's murder. However, only 44-year-old Majola made his first court appearance on Wednesday. The state confirmed its intention to oppose bail, citing the seriousness of the offense.
And another thing I've noticed, I may not be the only one, right? But have you noticed how they try their best, the news especially? Every big news outlet, the reason why I'm questioning you know what I mean, but whatever. Have you noticed how they hide the faces of rapists? Have you noticed? I came across a story once, a while back, and it was this principal who apparently did this thing to some students, a principal And he was given bail immediately. Cheap bail. I think it was like 4,000 or 7,000. I don't know. And his face was hidden. It's almost like this is a double standard. I mean, a crime is a crime, right? But the law can choose who is basically shown publicly.
As the legal process unfolds, the Stock family continues to mourn. On the same day Majola appeared in court, relatives gathered for a private farewell ceremony following a public funeral service held on Tuesday. The family has indicated it will allow the law to take its course.
Let's just allow justice to take its course and the relevant people who are aware of everything to report on that. The family is quiet. No one's really said anything, which I think is better. It's not our place to blame, to point fingers.
The matter, which continues to draw significant public interest, is expected to resume next month for the commencement of a formal bail application hearing, as the Stock family begins to navigate life under a new reality. Lopang Alamu, SAB.
Those guys are pissed, bro. Those guys are pissed, bro. I mean, look at the audience, bro. I mean, I can't zoom in, but the three, bro. I mean, the 6 of them here. I mean, look at this guy right here, bro. But anyways, bro. Is she crying? But I mean, what's concerning is the spike in gun-related deaths in South Africa. And I actually wanted to do a video on that, a whole breakdown. But I don't have time to, because I found like they call it a piss job, you know, so I gotta focus on that for a while. So the videos are gonna slow down drastically, but bear with me. I'll try to keep them. They're gonna be low effort as well, so I don't know if I'm gonna grow from that. But what do you all think about his case being postponed to January? I mean, I believe that, bro, I feel like cases like this should have been prioritized and finalized immediately. Because, I mean, it's like you said, it's a high-profile case. It's a murder, like they say, right? But they always find a way to delay these things, you know. Yeah, I mean, the 6th of January is not far from now, but it's almost like criminals are just able to find ways to via that, and I feel like the South African law is aiding this as well. They're always trying to find ways to avoid accountability as much as possible. I won't be surprised if this man gets bail. But what do you all think about this? Comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.